Hey guys, welcome to Weighintime. I'm Patrick, and on today's episode, I'm going to Iceland. Before I get started with today's episode, I wanted to say, make sure that you are drinking some water. This is your water reminder. I try to drink at least 2 litres of water a day. I have been shopping. I've been to Iceland, which took me a good part of a day, and I have been to Asda as well. This is what I have bought. I'm going to be going through what I've bought with you and how many sins it is on Slimming World shortly. First of all though, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and there's also a little bell symbol, so make sure you click that and you get a notification every time I upload a video. And I'm going to be live later on at 7 p.m. today on YouTube. It's the 22nd, it's Sunday, so if you are watching this in the future, then go to a video in the past and watch my live question and answer session. But I will be doing it every Sunday around about 7 o'clock. If that changes, you can find out on Instagram, and the link to my Instagram is in the description. So let's get on to what I've bought. This is what my shopping haul is. So there's quite a lot of stuff here. As you can see, I bought some of the things in Iceland and some of the things in Asda. So let's go through and see what I've bought. I'm going to start with what I bought in Iceland, and that is Slimming World stuff, obviously. So I've got some Slimming World burgers here. I bought 2 packs of those. They are really good and they are sin-free, and they are easy if you want to make yourself, say, burgers and chips, and of course you can have that on Slimming World. I also bought these, the pork and beef meatballs from Slimming World. I've not actually tried them, so I'm looking forward to trying them. I'm going to try these tonight, and I make myself a kind of spaghetti and meatballs, basically. Something else that I bought from Iceland, which if you've seen my quick and easy meals recipe, you'll know that I like mash with sausages and also gravy. I normally use granulated gravy and then use the sins for that. However, I'm going to try this. It's a limited edition. I've heard good things about it. It's the Slimming World onion gravy. And because I bought 3 Slimming World products, I got a free gift, which was the Muller Lights. Yes, these are the cake shop. These are the new ones. They are really, really tasty, but I'm going to enter a little bit of a Slimming World conspiracy now. And that is that Muller Lights are free on Slimming World. And I used to have a ton of Muller Lights because I love them so much. However, I limit myself now to around about 2 Muller Lights a day. And the reason for this is because they are quite high in sugar. In fact, it's about 20% of your recommended daily amount in one. So if you have 5, for example, then that's 100% of your daily recommended amount of sugars. So I'm not saying that they're bad, but what I am saying is I've lowered myself to 2 Muller Lights a day, and it's been tough. The next purchase I made from Iceland is obviously Frylight. This is the sunflower oil Frylight, and it is on offer in Iceland at the moment, and it is just £1.50. It's £2.25 in Asda, so bargain. And something which is not technically Slimming World, but it is something which I have every day, and that is these. These are the energy release capsules. They're basically very, very strong multivitamins. You can get them in Iceland and Asda for about 90 pence, and they are Barocca. Basically, those Baroccas which you can buy, which are £4 odd for however many, I think it's like 20 in a pack, you can get them in Iceland and in Asda for just 90 pence. They're a bit more expensive in Tesco, and they're around £2.50 in Boots. All you have to do is pop one of these into a glass of water, so you are obviously drinking your water as well, but you're also getting a lot of vitamins. So I generally use these every single day. And something that I found out very recently on Slimming World is that you can have 8 olives in brine. So you can have 8 olives for £1.50. That's pretty good. So I got these in Iceland. I think they're £1.50, and it's very, very cheap, and they are very tasty. So they're nice in salads, but you can also have them with cheese in sandwiches, and I really love olives. So if you like them, make sure you get the ones in brine. And moving on to Asda, the first purchase I made, and I love these. They are the Heinz barbecue baked beans. I also bought normal baked baked beans as well. These are free on Slimming World and they taste just like KFC ones. And I am not sponsored by Heinz, but if you are watching and you would like to sponsor me, then please send me a message. Staple in every single Slimming World member's cupboard: chopped tomatoes. As I can't live without Muller Lights, I also can't live without oranges. These are easy peelers. Whoa. And the noisy peelers. It's £1.50 from Asda, and they are a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes they are incredibly tasty and they're really, really sweet. Other times they taste a bit stale, but get a couple of packets and have these as some of your speed food. I rummaged through the reduced section and I managed to find beef, obviously 5% fat beef, and that is on offer. I think it was £3.72. It's £1.30 off. So I bought a couple of them and I'm going to freeze them. And this is great for many Slimming World recipes, and particularly if you've got a slow cooker. I'm going to use this for a spaghetti bolognese. In my Healthy Extra video, I did mention that you could have certain soups as part of your Healthy Extra. Asda don't have a massive variety of the Healthy Extra soups that you can have a whole can of. However, you can get this one. This is the Baxter's Vegetarian Country Soup. This is half a can for your Healthy Extras, but if you do have a whole can, it's 4.5 sins and it's just 50p for a can. If you are looking for a cheap meal, then you can go for the Bachelor's Pasta and Sauces. They are just 50p on offer in Asda, and both of these varieties are sin-free. One of my favourites, which I have each week, is chicken and bacon pasta, and the ingredients for that is pretty much garlic, 2 red onions, which cost 20p if you buy them loose, also some reduced fat smoked bacon. Now you can get this in Asda, I think it's about £2 for 8 strips. You can also get fat bacon as well and then trim it yourself, but I prefer this. It's much easier, and anybody who watches my videos will know that I am lazy. This is really, really good stuff, and most supermarkets now do this in whole medallions and also diced as well. And then we have diced chicken breast. That's another ingredient in the chicken and bacon pasta. And my favourite, passata. Yes, that's right. I have a favourite passata, which I didn't realise was actually my favourite until I bought it in Asda for 50p. It's on offer, but I think it's going to always be 50p now, because I always used to buy the Asda's own stuff. But this stuff, really tasty, really nice, really rich, and only 50p. So it's well worth getting if you use any recipes with passata in it. And of course, no Slimming World cupboard would be complete without pasta. I've got some spaghetti and I've got some Asda big pasta shells because I can't pronounce the name of them. Both these are 2 for £1. Really, really good, really cheap, and of course sin-free on Slimming World. My ideal dessert is basically a bag of oranges and a punnet of grapes. These were on offer, £1.56 in Asda, but then they're only £1.95 when you buy them full price, and I wish I probably would have got the non-clearance grapes. But, you know, me trying to save money. So these are a great little snack that you can have throughout the day to keep you from feeling hungry. And I can never leave a supermarket without my new favourite, which is this, the Kingsmill crustless bread. Really, really good. You can have 3 slices of this as part of your Healthy Extra B. And something to have in the cupboard if you're ever hungry are bananas. These are brilliant because they make you feel fuller for longer, and they're also really, really good for you. So make sure you pick up bananas. I think they're about £1.50 for a big bunch, so it's not going to break the bank, and of course it is free. And finally, my treat section. These are free on Slimming World. They are the Lucozade, the pink lemonade Lucozade, 0. They are completely free per bottle. They are so tasty and I absolutely love them. If you have them in the afternoon, they'll give you a bit of energy as well because they have caffeine in them. But now let's get to the sins. Something which I've mentioned before in one of my other videos, low sin treats. These are the pink and whites and the pink and whites with jam. These are 2.5 sins per pink and white, and these are 3 sins because they've got jam in them. They're really good and they're really, really nice if you stick them in the microwave. They're only 50p in Asda. And always on my shopping list are these. These are the Sun Bites whole grain popcorn. These are the sweet and salty varieties. They're also lightly salted and caramel. These are 2.5 sins for a bag. Absolutely brilliant, and they are really, really filling. They're great if you're going to go to the cinema and not feel like you're missing out. on a diet, but even if you're not on Slimming World, these are a great alternative to sugary popcorn. And last but by certainly no means least, we have these, which are the Mikado chocolate sticks. They're kind of like chocolate biscuits basically, but just a bit smaller. They're half as thin each. You've got white chocolate and you also have milk chocolate as well. Really, really tasty. The white chocolate are delicious, but I have to say, weirdly, some of the white chocolate ones do taste a little bit burnt. So if you don't mind milk chocolate, then I'd probably go for these. And my Amazon delivery arrived, and it is one of these. It is a water bottle. These are 2.2 litres. They are really, really good. I believe that you should drink at least one, but I don't really tend to drink 2 of these per day because water is a great effort in helping you to successfully lose weight. But unfortunately, this one had a little bit of an accident. It fell from a very high place, but I have got a new one, which is this one here. So I'll leave a link to this in the description below if you'd like to get your hands on one. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Weighintime. I'll be back again tonight at 7 o'clock for a live question and answer session. That's Sunday the 22nd. If you miss it, don't worry, it will be available in my channel, and also every Sunday I'll be doing a live episode. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also there's a little bell notification which I will show you how to get a notification every time I upload or every time I'm live now. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you next time for another Weigh-In Time. I'll see you soon.